Thank God.
Can I say, is it too much if our just the way we start the show is morning morons, or is it too Claudia Jackie?
No, I like good morning morons, but I think that's really them.
That's them. Morning morons or Mazal morons.
Mazal morons. I'm loving the way that people are really just owning the fact that they're morons.
Yes.
Even last night I checked into my hotel, which will remain anonymous.
Why?
Because I don't want more morons. Just I don't know. Somebody's going to break into
good
my
by
room,
then.
kill me. They'll kill me.
No, shout out to Kimpton.
Oh, by the way, this isn't going to release for weeks. I'll be long gone.
You'll be long gone.
Long gone. Kimpton, LA Pier. And you guys gave me a great rate. But next time, come on, free. We're talking about it on the podcast.
Yes, we need an official airline of the pod. We need an official hotel carrier. Let's do this, guys.
Such a good, beautiful hotel. I'm in the lobby. I'm checking in. And this woman runs up to me. She's like, I'm a moron. Screams it. And she's like, by the way, this is my boss. I'm like, she must be confused.
That's amazing.
So fucking good. So good.
That's a win. That's another, you being the marketing genius that you are, your two most brilliant polls for this spot have been the segment of What Are You Nuts and Morons.
And Morons. Yeah. And Morons. It's the right name.
I give you full credit.
It's the right name.
Amazing.
I want to quickly address something because people are going to see it. My shoes look like I've been running through the mud.
You look like you've been doing yard work.
And the reason why my shoes are so dirty is because I wore these on the beach in Mexico. And as you guys know, Claudia and I switched bags. And I'm not buying new shoes. I'm not. You can buy new clothes. I don't need new shoes. I need a washing machine, but I don't need new shoes. Actually, I could use new Air Force Ones. I'm going to throw these away. I can't. Oh, they can't? Okay, so we'll make sure.
Okay. Let them see my Vince clogs.
These are ugly. These are ugly.
Fine. Vince, send plenty
All right,
our
well,
way.
they're very dirty. So,
can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
And Marshall, feel free to jump in here. Yeah. I think you're getting dangerously close, and this is my thought on all men, but I think there's an age cutoff to wearing Nike Air Force Ones and or Dunks. I think it looks silly.
Nope.
Yeah, I think I'm right.
No,
I think
Air Force Ones are so they're perfect. They're my $110 throwaway every 3 months. Me and DJ Khaled.
Throwaway every 3 months. Who do you think you are?
By the way, you got to keep them white.
What do you think, Marsh? I just think they start to look a little silly on a man.
Well, Josh, what would you put in place of that?
A nice Merrill? Brooks, perhaps? Saucony?
You're trying to age me up.
I don't know. I think you have a very young, you're 30, right? 31?
31.
You're a young man. I think you have a 9-year runway.
Oh, by the way, at 40, yeah, I can't wear them.
I think
unless I turn into DJ Khaled.
It just becomes, especially with Jews, it just becomes like this, like Michael Rappaport, like you know
right.
what I mean?
And by the way, I need to stay as far away from that as possible. I'm sorry.
I mean, shout out the Raps for really like being as pro-Jewish as possible right now. I mean,
he's been fantastic.
He's picked up the saber.
Yes, he's been amazing.
He's a wild kid.
Amazing for Judaism. Amazing. That said, do we really want him being amazing for Judaism?
No.
Like, I'm happy he's doing it, but I don't know. I feel like it might be hurting the cause. It seems like we're on the same page on Michael Rappaport.
I know him. We did a movie together 20 years ago, and I just remember we were doing this little indie movie called Special, which actually, it's a cool movie. And basically, the premise of the movie is he goes on like he's a depressed guy in the comic books. He goes on like a clinical trial for some drug that's supposed to like help him get out of depression. And it basically gives him, or what he thinks gives him, superpowers. So it's like kind of an interesting premise. And like me and my brother in the movie were like the guys who work at the comic book store, his only friends. So one night, we're shooting this scene where we're driving down the road and I'm in the front seat, he's in the back, and he's like wearing like a costume, like a superhero costume. He's like, I have superpowers. You guys don't understand. Like, this game changer. And so I remember he had like one line in the scene. And so he decided to get just a little stoned. He's like, late night scene, I got one line, why not? So he smokes up, and I just remember he's supposed to scream, stop the car! Like very, because he thinks he sees a bad guy, and we're driving along, and take one, action, we're driving, he goes, yo, stop the car. I was like, Mike, you might want to amp it up just slightly.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Probably 4 years ago, I slid into his DMs asking if I could come on his podcast, and he just wrote back, "Who are you?" And that was the last time I ever spoke to him.
That's tracks.
Like, I don't know. Like, who are you? Who are you? Like, I saw you in Friends. Like, who are you? Oh, God.
Solid.
No, he's going to come for me.
And what? And then what?
And then
Nothing changes ever?
No, it's true. It's true. It's true. Come for me. No, don't.
What do you, I am having a little trouble negotiating this, which is, we are over 3 months out or 100 days, as they say, from these horrible attacks in October. And I know we're getting serious, but as a Jewish person, like at this point, I don't know, we're public people, and I don't know how vocal to still be, how not vocal to be. And I also want to make sure that it's effective.
It's really, really hard. And it's funny. I actually, maybe the same exact girl DM'd you. She just so I noticed a DM yesterday, like, why'd you stop posting about Israel? And at first I was upset, right? Because my thought process was, why are you saying that to me when I was so vocal, and there are so many that were never vocal at all?
I've been really thinking about this is like, and I'm saying it to his credit, right? Who has done, as an entertainment person, arguably the most for Jewish people over the last 30 years? I'd say Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler for sure.
Beyond, right?
Yes,
now,
agreed.
I think you would be hard pressed for him to find anything political he's ever commented on.
Yeah.
And yet I think he's endeared people to the Jewish experience. Put on your yarmulke, it's time for Hanukkah. And I think there's some value in that. And that's something I'm trying to mirror, is to show the culture, the lifestyle, the way in which we live in a funny, sort of embracing way.
Yeah, but he does it in a way that weirdly doesn't feel forced, which is so rare. Like, you, of course, turn on any rom-com and they'll randomly throw in a line like some random Yiddish word, or like they'll say something. It'll be very shticky. Like he it's so ingrained in his personality. Like, I remember the Hanukkah song was like the greatest thing for a 13-year-old Jew ever.
Yeah.
Ever. Like, Adam Sandler being Weird Al and coming out with this song, just it was everything to us. Yeah. And he sort of did that again, I think, with Gen Z, with this new movie that came out, You're Not Invited to My Bat Mitzvah, which is equally like sure, like, it's dumb, it's funny, like whatever, but it's like so perfectly portrayed conservative Judaism and like all of the quirks that come with that, but also like making Jews feel like, oh, I'm seen, but seen in the right way, not in this like shticky, like Hollywood, stereotypical, like, you know what I'm saying?
I think so. I think it's a hard line to walk, and I'm just wondering when you and I are going to get famous enough to where people are really checking in with us about the who's and the what's and the goings-ons of the world.
Yeah.
Would you feel comfortable if you had, like, say you had a daily show, maybe not so much a talk show, but something where you would have to make a comment about the world all the time? Would you feel confident in that? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. No.
And who cares?
No, I wouldn't.
We don't care.
No, we don't care.
We don't care what you have to say.
No.
90% of talk show hosts, keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
You want to know what a great idea for a monologue is? Silence. Shut up.
It's also so much more impactful that way. Like, then when you actually do take a stand, because we take no stands.
Yes.
I know when we bring down our
new
voice.
podcast, No Stands.
Yeah. So true. I know that when we take a stand, it means something.
How?
Like the girl who cried wolf. You fucking cry about it every day. You can't really believe in everything that you're taking a stand. It's not possible.
We're so inundated with podcasts and things and social media and entertainment and culture and 1,000 streaming services. When is the trend going to come be like, have you heard this new podcast called Silence? It's fucking 60 minutes of nothing and then like 3 Nutrafol ads.
The Com App. The Com App's podcast.
The Com App's podcast.
By the way, God damn it! Why did I say it on air?
Damn it. You can't have it. Don't steal it from us.
How good is that? It's just silence. Marshall, that is $1 billion idea for Com.
Marshall's like, I'm happy to edit it.
Yeah. Wow. And you
Marshall, are we your favorite hosts here at Dear Media? Say it live so everyone hears.
Good.
Dude,
Good.
Can you believe this? He's dealing with these yentas all day talking about skincare routines. He needs some male energy.
He does. A laugh. Also, got so many DMs. People want to see Marshall, so we'll. It's up to you, Marshall, if you want to be seen. But
We
I'm
should
just
do a
saying,
Marshall reveal if Marshall's comfortable with
if
it.
Marshall's
of course.
comfortable with it.
Yeah, admin reveal.
At admin reveal. Okay. Cool.
Marshall's
Yeah,
a fucking smoke show. People are gonna have
It's true.
their socks knocked off.
Also, I didn't even ask you. Do you have a mullet?
I do have a mullet.
It's new.
And
It
a
is.
mustache.
It's new. It's new.
Yeah.
Okay. No, cool.
A lot of mullet.
Yeah, no, I just want everybody to know we're going to wait like 6 months for Marshall's regular hair to return before doing the big reveal.
I love it.
But no, the haircut is fantastic.
Thanks.
It's great. Yeah,
The people love Marshall.
They
We
do.
love Marshall.
it's great. Me too. Love.
Can't believe
love.
this.
Absolutely love.
So wonderful.
So-
Wow, what
we're
a
so
team.
lucky.
Can you believe this? Let's move in together. Let's get a triple bunk bed.
So down. Hype house. What do we call our 3-man house?
Wow, our 3-man house. So there was Hype House. There was
Yenta house.
Yenta House. This is funny. Heavy House.
Heavy house. Oh, sorry, yeah, Marshall. In order to hang out with us, you got to gain 300 pounds.
Yeah, I just have to
I
put.
told you guys, I was a fat child.
Huh? How fat?
Like, I'll show you a photo. that'll
And when you
be
say
like,
child, how old?
like middle school, I think, and then into high school.
Which was by the way
Yes.
5 years ago. Marshall's 19.
Yeah. I had so much drama last year.
This photo might blow your mind. You can put it in an episode.
Oh,
Wow.
my
let's
God,
see. Let's see.
Marshall,
Is it?
yes. Yes.
Oh my God, I feel
Yes!
so seen. You look like Shane Dawson. This is incredible. Oh my God, what a beaut.
Oh my God.
We're sending this to Ben C, our
Oh my
editor,
God.
to put in the
Oh my God.
episode.
Oh my God.
I don't even care.
Oh my God.
That
You don't
is,
even care. You should be celebrating it.
yeah.
That's right.
That's
Wow,
it.
Marshall, you're
This
one
is,
of us.
This is why it makes sense.
So how'd you lose so much weight?
Puberty and vegan.
Oh, so you're not really one of us. You're not
Puberty-
really one of us.
Puberty and vegan. I get it.
Sometimes puberty takes care of it. Unless
does.
you're really, unless you really are fat. Like a real fat person, puberty doesn't take care of it.
But-
You just eat more when you're in a larger body. I sprouted. I just ate double when I sprouted.
But did I ask you this, and I put this out to the room? Did puberty take care of mine? Because it kind of, I mean, I sprouted later, but I was this weight by 19.
And it did.
Guess so.
It did.
I'm just a puberty case.
You're just a puberty case.
I'm not
That's it.
morbidly obese.
No, never. You are never fat.
I don't have food issues.
No, you're fine.
How much are you I mean, I know the Zemps. I know you're on PEDs, but how much are you contending with food a day?
How much am I what?
How much are you contending
Yeah.
with food? Want to eat something? Hold yourself
No.
back. Guys, you know here at Good Guys, we love AG1. If you've ever heard our wonderful Ben Celebrity Soffer talk about the quality of his BMs since he started taking AG1, I mean, that's an endorsement alone. But I'm telling you, look, since drinking AG1 daily, I have felt a real shift in my energy, strength. I feel nourished because not only does AG1 deliver my daily dose of vitamins, minerals, pre and probiotics, and more, but it's this like powerful, healthy habit that's really simple. It's just one scoop mixed in water once a day, every day. I don't know if you're like me, but I've always wanted to take the right amount of supplements and vitamins and whatnot to make sure that I was well covered to stay healthy. But if I was doing that on my own, I'd have to purchase like 30 different, bottles of things. I'd be taking a bunch of pills. I wouldn't know the quality if I'm taking the right dosage. But with AG1, all that guesswork is removed. And I just know that I'm doing something great for me. It tastes really good, which is incredible because how, but they figured it out. And AG1 covers my bases with high quality ingredients. It has, like I said, probiotics, hence the good BMs, adaptogens, which helps with mood, antioxidants, whole food source nutrients. And yeah, it can really help with brain, gut, and immune health. And if you're up and up, you know that the gut is connected to everything. So take care of that gut, babe. AG1 is the supplement I trust to provide the support my body needs daily. And that's why I'm excited to welcome them as a new partner. If you want to take ownership of your health this year, it starts with AG1. Try AG1 and get a free 1-year supply of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 free AG1 travel packs with your first purchase exclusively at drinkag1.com/goodguys. That's drinkag1.com/goodguys. Check it out. HelloFresh is farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients. You know this. Seasonal recipes, so you can enjoy maybe something pumpkin-based in the winter and something tomato-based in the summer. I know seasonal veggies, but it's delivered right to your doorstep, so you can skip trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable. How about that? That's why it's America's #1 meal kit, right? So you don't have to have the stress of, what am I going to make today? Do I have to go to the store? Am I going to find parking? I used to love going around to the grocery store, but now that I have like a job and a wife and kids, I just don't have the time to stress out on that. I love that whether I'm trying to save money or eat better or just have less stress, HelloFresh helps me do that. And you don't have to like stare blankly into your fridge because HelloFresh is packed with farm fresh ingredients, right? When the box comes, it's beautiful ingredients. Everything arrives pre-portioned right to your doorstep for less hassle and less wasted food. Plus, they have quick and easy meals that include 15-minute recipes. And yeah, or you know what? They're giving all subscribers free breakfast for life, the most important meal of the day. I don't care what anyone says. So you can enjoy a totally free breakfast item with every single HelloFresh delivery. Go to HelloFresh.com/goodguysfree and use code goodguysfree for free breakfast for life. One breakfast item per box while subscription is active. That's free breakfast for life at HelloFresh.com/goodguysfree with code goodguysfree.
Not at all.
Wow.
It's the Ozempic. When I went off for a minute,
Yeah.
I was back. I was in fucking battle.
That quickly.
That quickly. Yeah. And the thing is, I could control it, but I didn't want to.
Yes.
That's the thing. The food noise will take a very, very long time to quiet post Ozempic. I feel like it's like battling like any type, like weaning yourself off of anything. It's a drug, obviously. And like, it's a drug that's positively impacting my life. But when I want to go off it, I'm going to have withdrawal. And the food like noise was very, very loud. Yeah. Very loud. So I at least want to get skinny enough and I'm pumping iron. I was pumping iron.
Shout out Equinox.
I want to get bigger. I want to get stronger so that when I do have those thoughts, I can eat and not gain weight. The reason I gain weight so fast, which is probably why you don't gain weight so fast anymore, because you're in tip-top shape. I have no muscle. Like my arms are they're finally starting to get a little something. Yeah. But I think because I'm like 100% mayonnaise, it just like the second.
That's the name of the episode. Oh my God, make that merch now.
I just
100% mayonnaise. Oh my God.
We should make that merch.
And you're Jew, so it's made with olive oil.
We need to do another merch drop, even though we haven't been paid for the first one.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll turn out just fine.
I really got to follow up with him. Sorry.
The one thing about Ben and I is we are really industrious and real go-getters, and we're also like just kind of lame-brained with certain things. Like our follow-up game is not on point all the time.
No, but we're so good at first.
Yeah. We're good at trigger. We're good at getting excited.
Really excited.
Then the follow, they're not as good.
All right, 100% mayonnaise.
100% mayonnaise.
What else is going in this new merch drop? I think, should we do a What Are You Nuts drop? Or should we do a regular Good Guys drop? We went out so creative.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love this merch. Oh, by the way, I also have to send you your whole box of merch.
I keep waiting. Follow up.
He has your merch too. It's sitting in my apartment. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay. I need to send you the merch.
Thank you.
But for the next drop, what do we think?
I think skater theme.
Ooh.
Skater boy.
So like tell more.
Thrasher magazine. Well, because we have like that yellow, our logo is kind of yellow with like the checker print, right?
Yes.
So I think Vance, I think mid-90s skate culture. Ooh. I think Tony Alva, I think Dogtown and the Z-Boys, who my wife had a total crush on Emile Hirsch in Dogtown and the Z-Boys growing up. I'm airing out her dirty laundry, and she was very upset when I said, babe, I hate to break it to you, but Emile Hirsch is a fucking squeak. Ooh. He's 5'6". And my wife was 5'10". She's like, stop it. I'm like, get ready. And I proved it to her, and her heart broke.
Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, shout out Short Kings, but it's reality.
I was obsessed with skate culture. Were you?
Yeah, I did, although I never got skate shoes because my feet were already fat. I didn't need an extra fat shoe to go on said fat feet.
I got skate shoes.
DCs?
The day before high school. I got a pair of DCs. I walked in. There's a picture somewhere that I need to find. I'm wearing an oversized brown polo baggy jeans and DCs, I thought I was going to public school. I went to Jewish day school and everyone was just there in tight jeans and Lacoste. And I fully thought, I was like, this is what high school kids wear. They wear DC shoes. They skateboard. Not Jewish schools.
Wow.
That said, I watched Brink. Did you ever watch Brink?
Oh, Brink. I just watched it the other night with my son.
I watched Brink and it fucking changed my life. I probably saw that movie 900 times. The 2 Disney movies that had me in a full chokehold were Johnny Tsunami.
Great.
And 3. Johnny Tsunami, Brink, and Motocrossed.
What about Smart House?
Good, but not in the sports vertical. They really put me, I'm like 200 pounds, 11 years old.
Yes.
Can't do any of these sports, but I'm like, I am going to be an extreme athlete. I'm going to surf. I'm going to snowboard.
Yes.
I'm going to trick skate. I remember I had my mom take me to the half pipe at Chelsea Piers. I got to the top, way too scared to go down it. Return the skates, walk down the half pipe.
That should be the name of your book, Walking Down the Half Pipe. a life of giving up. That's so funny. That's like me. The delusions we have as children, that's like me at 12 being a young kid actor. And I heard that they were going to make a Harry Potter movie and they were doing an open casting call for the next Harry Potter. And I literally my mom took me out with her friends one night because she had no one to watch me. And this was the life of a only child and a single mom. And I stopped the dinner conversation. I go, I just want to let you guys know I'm going to play Harry Potter in the movie. I have black hair. I'm an actor. I'm age appropriate. And you're
How old were you?
12. And you're looking at a future star of the Harry Potter franchise. I basically have already booked it. And they said, Josh, you have type 2 diabetes. You're morbidly obese. You're not a good actor. You have an aggressive lisp. And I was like, where's this coming from, Pam?
This is all out of left field.
They're like, you're not going to get it. And I was like, okay, well, joke's on you. And
I don't remember if we spoke about this or not, but if we did, sorry, but what house would you have been in?
Between Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. I've never seen the movies.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, they're so good.
I've read the books.
Okay.
I haven't. I've seen the first couple movies.
You, as a 12-year-old, could have been in Hufflepuff.
For sure.
And, like, done well. Like, you could have been,
Yes.
like, that Neville character.
Totally. And he had a total, they call it long-bottomed, right?
Yeah. Neville Longbottom.
We long-bottomed.
He had a long bottom.
And now he's gorge.
Yeah. You had long nips, he had a long bottom.
Totally. I remember
Neville
once.
long nips.
Neville long nip. Ooh, I like that. I remember once I almost, what's the kid's name who played Ron Weasley? Rupert Grint. Rupert?
Okay, I don't know.
Rupert.
I don't know, but I love the Weasleys.
He's a fabulous actor.
Yeah.
And I just remember, once I was shooting this movie in Romania and there was a producer there who was like on the ground. Usually for movies, right? They'll have, if you're shooting international or really wherever, they will have a producer who's really got the area in which you're shooting dialed in, right? So they're like, I got connections for locations. I can get things in, get things out. So they had like the Romanian guy, nice guy, Pat, I think, something Irish. And he was like, we're going to do another movie here in a couple months with Shia LaBeouf. Like, you'd actually be good for a part in that. Like, I'm gonna put your name up into the mix. And I was like, thanks, Irish Pat.
Thanks, Ron.
So they call me like 2 months later and they go, we want you to, I think this story's okay to tell because I don't win in the end. As long as I lose, I feel like it's okay to tell. So they're like, we want you to come to a table read with Shia LaBeouf, Evan Rachel Wood, like these people who are going to be in the movie and read one of the parts. I go, beautiful. Show up in Venice, do the table read, meet Shia. We fucking lock eyes. I'm like, creative Jews. Let's fucking do this.
He's
thing.
Jewish?
You didn't know?
No.
Shia's a half Jew.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Labeouf?
Shia's half Jew, which is why he's a successful actor. You ever think about that?
Yeah, but you mean the fact that he completely hides the fact that he's Jewish?
Well, I'm not sure how.
Mr. Labeouf?
Labeouf?
What's his real last name?
Shia the Beef.
Yeah, Labeouf.
Well, because his father's Cajun.
Oh, wait, his last name is really Labeouf?
Yeah.
You think so?
I don't think it's Labeoufstein.
No, but I... Shia Labeoufstein.
It sounds like a deli.
Shia
It could be.
It's so his name. That makes so much more sense.
No, his
Shia
mother's
Labeoufstein.
Jewish. His mother's Jewish. His father's not.
Got it.
And wait, what was I saying?
I don't know, but we need to
cares?
make merch Shia LaBeouf and a keepa, and it just says Shia Labeoufstein.
I like that. Labeoufberg.
You were talking about your table read.
Oh,
You and
so-
him locked eyes.
So we locked eyes, Jew artists, boom, and I'm reading this part, and it's and I'm doing like this accent as part of it, like I think the guy's from Canada or something, and it was just one of those rare moments where everything clicked. It just was like, right, I'm getting laughs, like big laughs. I'm
So
like,
good.
oh my God. And you hear these stories of people who book parts from the table read, like they were just brought in to read, and then they do such a good job. So we finished, and I remember he looked at me, and we kind of locked eyes, and he put his hand on his chest, and I'm like, yeah, it's happening. It's happening. And then a week or two later, I get a call from my manager going, they probably want you for that part. I was like, really? He's like, Shia is fighting for you to get that part. I was like, Shia LaBeouf, shout out. And then again, like a week goes by, another week goes by. I hope this gets picked up. Like I was almost at Twilight.
Yeah.
By the way, I think they could have been lying to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, how it all panned out was that the producers did not want me. Hard Body Karate did not want me. But you know who they wanted? Ron Weasley. And he got that shit. And he did a great job. But I just remember being like, I love Ron so much. Don't make me have a resentment against Ron.
But how were they between you and Ron Weasley?
Because it was one of those parts that didn't require the perfect guy. It required whoever they thought could get a lot of eyes.
I understand.
And Shia thought I might have been right for it at the time. I'm sure once he met Ron, he was, what's his real name? Rupert. I'm sure once he met Rupert, he's like, no, Rupert. And Rupert's amazing. He did a great job. But yeah, I just always appreciated that he fought for me to get the part.
Shout out Shia Labeoufstein. We'd love to have you on and talk about your bar mitzvah.
I know.
Labeoufstein.
God, love it. I love mints. And even more, I love Mint Mobile. So like after years of fine print contracts, you're getting ripped off by overpriced wireless providers. You know you hate it, but you just do it because you're used to it, but you hate it. Every month, you see that automatic payment leave your account, and who's it going to? It should be going to Mint Mobile. You want to know why? Because they offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. Right? And what's the catch? There isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is they sell wireless service online. There's no weird mall kiosk. There's no random store. They got no overhead, so they pass the savings to you. That's why I liked it, because I like the ease and convenience, not feeling like I'm in some weird, like 10-year contract I can never get out of. And I was so amazed by how good the service was. Look, Mint Mobile, they offer premium wireless $15 a month service. All plans come with unlimited text and talk, high-speed data, and the nation's largest 5G network. You'll choose from 3, 6, or 12-month plans. Say goodbye to a monthly phone bill. And Mint Mobile gives you the best rates, whether you're buying for a family or, maybe it's just you, maybe it's your family. And families start at 2 lines. So to get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/goodguys. That's mintmobile.com/goodguys. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/goodguys. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Element is the best thing that's ever happened to me because I was deficient in electrolytes and potassium and magnesium, and I couldn't understand why I got brain fog every day at 2:00, or why I had cramps, or like weird, just like a crappy overall feeling. Like I would get weird headaches that came out of nowhere, and then I'm like popping Tylenol all day, not good. Look, Element is going to help you stay hydrated without sugar or those dodgy ingredients found in so many of these other, sports drinks and electrolyte, formulations. And I'm telling you, if you're deficient in electrolytes or imbalanced, it can lead to a lot of bad things that you're feeling. Element is zero sugar. It's born from the growing body of research that reveals that optimal health outcomes occur at sodium levels 2 to 3 times government recommendations. and it's free of sugar, artificial colors, like I said, and it fits. If you're like whole food diet, paleo, keto, low carb, it works in all of that. Athletes love it in the NBA and the NHL. U.S. Olympics teams love it, and even special forces like the Navy SEALs. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, Element Hot now with their new flavors like chocolate mint, chocolate chai, chocolate raspberry can be enjoyed warm. NBD. So go to drinkelement.com/goodguys to receive a free Element sample pack with any order when you purchase through our URL. Try Element totally risk-free. If you don't like it, give it away to a salty friend and we'll give you your money back, no questions asked. It is funny how we look. I mean, is it the pastime of every Jew to figure out who else is Jewish?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, because like the same way that we found out that Marshall at one point was morbidly obese, and now we have a connection.
Yes.
Like a deeper connection than we had.
Right.
And like once I find out, now that I know that Shia LaBeouf is Jewish, like if I were to meet him, I would now have things to talk about. You know?
Yes.
Like even though we've never met, we have things to talk about. We have food to talk about. We have indigestion to talk about. We have bar mitzvahs to talk about.
Seasonal allergies.
We have the list goes on.
Yeah, controlling the weather. Where we hide our horns. Clip that. This podcast brought to you by Jews.
Yeah.
Give it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Controlling the world since inception. Boof.
We should get a musket.
Should we listen to a speak pipe?
Yeah, as long as it's not dumb.
Good luck. Good luck on that one, babe. All right, here's our first.
Oh wait, before you play that, I got a DM the other day asking why every single one of our girls that call in sound like they're on a sex hotline.
Well,
and when you listen to it,
that's speak pipe technology.
It sounds like it.
Listen, you want to start shelling out money for a toll-free number?
No, it's good. Listen. Hey guys.
If you want to give us questions or you want advice, feel free to message us at speakpipe.co/goodguys. Here's our first speakpipe.com.
Hi guys, Lauren here. Love the pod. I have a response to the speak pipe from last episode saying that if a girl is a throwaway, they sleep on the first date. You know, all guys always say, oh no, that's not a judgment, but the proof is in the pudding, and that guys tend to judge if a girl sleeps with them on the first date. So please be real. If your wife slept with you on the first date, would you have thought of them differently? Let me know.
You didn't have to clear your nose right before you
Let me know.
Jeez Louise.
Oh my God. Let me know.
Sheesh, people have no manners.
That's so funny. No, I wouldn't have thought. I don't think I would have thought any differently. I don't know.
No.
Like
Especially if it's good.
By the way, as me, like a 20-year-old me, to sleep with somebody,
Yes.
in general, but then on the first date, I would have been thrilled, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that it depends on the type of guy. Like, if it's like a really douchey guy's 200 girls, like yeah, he's going to think maybe differently of you, but you should be thinking differently of him. Like, the guy is a loser. But if you're dating a good guy who maybe isn't like a sex machine, if you were to sleep with him on the first date and it was all in good fun and like you had like a nice night, like, I don't know. I genuinely don't think it would affect the relationship.
I don't know what negatively what could come of it that would be negative as long as everyone's a frickin' adult.
Yeah.
Like, if you hook up on the first date and it reveals like, wow, this guy likes missionary for 90 seconds and it's over, then you go, maybe that's okay by me. Maybe I don't really like sex and I'm really into security and a 401k and healthcare. And that's great. Or maybe you're just like, I like to like hang from the rafters and, you know, pretend that I'm in Saltburn. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's pretty sexy.
I haven't seen it either.
But like, then, you know, and maybe then you have that kind of sex. I just think like canoodling's fun and it's very telling of the person you're with. It's just, I have met people, been so attracted to them, hung out, it's great, and we hook up and it's not, it's so different than the person I thought they were, and I go, oh, this is very telling.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, you should definitely, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marshall? Okay, I agree. Oh, you know what I was thinking? I wrote down this observation yesterday, and as a married guy, and I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this, because as we've talked about, we sometimes like to look at a
nudie mag?
At adult entertainment.
I prefer nudie mag.
And when you are married and you've been married for a while, I realized that porn is like a highlight reel for everything you missed, and it's like a tourism video for somewhere you're never going to visit. Right?
Yeah, it is.
A little bit.
It is.
Yeah.
Porn is crazy.
It's wild.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Just, we can't.
we have to go away.
We have to go away. We have to move away from it.
Okay, good. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, our next one from Libby. Oh, wait, no, not Libby, from Zoe.
Hi, Josh. Hi, Ben. Love your podcast. I just need some advice. So I'm 22 years old, about to be 23.
young
And
listener.
to be quite honest with you, I don't know what I want to do with my life. I'm bartending right now because it's great money, great living, love my friends who I work with, but unfortunately they're all quitting. So I'm trying to find another job. I was thinking about a vet tech assistant. I just really don't know what my passion is. Do you have any advice for like what to do when you're in the middle ground of not knowing where to go or where you're at? I try like whitewater rafting. I do plenty of other side jobs just to try new things, but I really don't know long-term where I want to go. Do you have any advice on transitioning in the meantime and trying something new that I don't necessarily know that I'm even going to enjoy? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Love you guys.
Wow.
Definitely don't be a vet tech assistant.
Why?
Because when you're a bartender, I have so much respect for bartenders.
Same.
And I also know every single bartender. You hear stories all the time. Oh, I was a bartender and now I'm a fucking movie star. Oh, I was a bartender and now, especially in like wine and spirits, like bartenders turn into really powerful sales folks. They just crush it because you have this like thing where you could talk to anybody. You don't care what anybody thinks. If you're willing to work for tips, you work really hard. Like you're just a driven, like you can go from being a bartender, meeting someone, and all of a sudden your life's on a completely different trajectory. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you should be a bartender forever. Like keep your eyes open, but I would look at bartending as a real stepping stone to just about anything. Like keep working really hard, network like at the bar, like meet people. I don't know. I think that I just keep hearing about how people were bartenders and they became like what they always wanted to become because the stepping stones that it takes to be a bartender are applicable to almost every job. Not a vet tech, in my opinion.
Right. You never hear I was knuckle deep in a dachshund in Hollywood called.
Yes. No, that's a path. There's no path there. Once you're a vet tech, unless you want to become a vet, beautiful job.
Yeah.
Beautiful job. My son Theo could have used a great vet, but
Too bad.
too bad you weren't.
Yeah.
Too bad I told you not to.
It's too bad. Yeah, maybe you want to stay at vet tech. Also, I had a weird observation the other day. It's always RN. I'm a registered nurse. You never say that about like I'm a registered doctor.
Totally.
I'm a registered pilot. What are you busy? You got to be so show offy? I'm registered. Well, maybe I want an unregistered nurse. What do they do?
What's also interesting is the only time that you say that you're registered is when you're like a registered sex offender. Like it's typically
Right.
negative. So why are they doing that to the nurses?
I don't know.
Why is it the nurses?
I'm sure we're gonna get. I know we have nurses who listen.
Yeah, and I fucking love them, and they should just be nurses.
I love. Can I tell you I love a nurse?
Nurses are amazing.
Nurses are better than doctors.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
hate to say it. And I don't think they should have to check in with the doc. I think they should just be able to do what they want.
I saw this great TikTok yesterday where it was a dental hygienist, and it's talking about how the patient sees the dental hygienist for 99% of the time, and then the dentist walks in and says, "Nice teeth," and
Yes.
leaves. Same thing with the nurse.
Let me tell you, I recently went to the dentist, and you're going to be proud here. This dentist goes, teeth look better than ever. I said, I changed to an electric toothbrush, not Quip. They don't sponsor the podcast.
Nope.
What do you sponsor every other podcast, Quip? What are you tight with the funds like Babbel? Were you holding the money back from us? Babbel. I don't even want to hear. I hear that on every podcast. I'm like, good. Enjoy yourselves.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Doesn't work. But electric toothbrush. A Philips Sonicare, in fact.
Okay, I got to buy one. A Philips Sonicare, you say?
It's nice.
Philips Sonicare?
Brought to you by the Philips
Got
Company.
it, Philips. Okay.
I paid full freight
Wow.
for
What a
my
shame.
Philips.
What a shame.
At Costco.
Oh, beautiful store. Beautiful freaking store. Maybe I'll switch to an electric toothbrush.
Dude, it's a game changer.
Do you travel with it?
No, that's nuts.
Yeah, nuts.
It's too grown up.
But the problem is, and this honestly could just be my what are you nuts? Hotel toothbrushes. Horsehair. You know when you end up getting those wooden toothbrushes and they have horsehair?
It's not real horsehair.
Feels like horsehair. I don't know what it is.
There's no way you're brushing with horsehair. Can you imagine?
You could.
What?
I feel like George Washington.
What does this taste like, Mr. Ed? Weird.
Also, those like tiny little Colgates this big. Can you give me a little more toothpaste? It's this small.
I will say to our bartender caller, I had a friend who passed the bar exam, funny, and was going to be a lawyer, was bartending until he passed the bar, went to go work at Warner Brothers for like 2 years, was so over it, no shade on Warner Brothers, just didn't love corporate life, literally went back to bartending. It's like, I'm making more money bartending, and I literally work from like 8 o'clock to 2 a.m. every day. I spend the rest of the time sleeping in, going to the gym, and I'm making $2,000 a week. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Especially when you're 23. Like,
She's got to go to a better bar. It sounds like she's not bartending at the right bar.
she's probably like at a Houlihan's or a Bennigan's.
Yeah, she's got to get to a swanky joint.
Yeah, or at least a Chili's.
Or at least a Chili's.
Yeah.
Are people tipping well at Chili's, though? They're probably not. She's got to get somewhere where the tips are big. She's got to go to Sir.
Ooh, yeah,
You know, like bartend somewhere just...
Speaking of Sir, we have 2 extremely incredible guests coming up.
We do. We're not going to name them because, you know, we'll gatekeep that. But
Yeah.
they're pretty cool.
Connected to Sir.
They're pretty
Okay,
cool.
next one from Anonymous.
Hey, Josh and Ben. I, first of all, love you guys, and I would love your guys' advice because I really freaking need help on what to do. There's this guy who's my friend. He's just a friend, but we've known each other since 2021, and we've gotten closer. Ever since July, I feel like things shifted, and he started, like, thinking of me as more than a friend, but we talked about it, and he was just like, you're just a friend to me. His exact words were, I don't feel that romantic connection. Obviously, I find you cute and cool, and I'm sexually, like, attracted to you. It's just that, like, spark, that romantic spark isn't there. But I'm fucking in love with this guy, and he actually, like, saved my life. Like, I have a lot of mental health issues, and I literally wouldn't be here without him. And I just feel like, you know, we've, like, sexted and FaceTime sex and stuff, and I'm just like, okay, like, the potential is there, but
You think?
he just doesn't feel it back, and I don't know what to do. Like, is there any way I can get him to, like, feel it with me? Or do I just move on? Like,
I feel it with
have,
you.
like, a stomach thinking about needing to, like, move on because he's just, like, the guy of my dreams.
You're the girl of our
And
dreams.
I don't
Oh my
know.
God.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm running out of time. But, like, what do I do? He's perfect, and I don't know why he doesn't like me.
Miss, you took my breath away. You were on it was such like a nice story, so wholesome. And all of a sudden you're talking about how you FaceTime sex. Lady, you're in.
How fun is sexting, first of all?
Great.
Oh my God,
Amazing.
it's like a penthouse diary with ChatGPT.
It's just so good. And like when you use emojis.
Can you imagine AI gets good enough to sext with you?
Oh my
Starts to figure out your kinks?
Yeah.
My sex robot just says to me, and I'm sending you residuals.
Oh, that's good. Oh man.
Oh,
Wow.
what is this? I think if you're, it literally started with like, he doesn't like me back, except he thinks I'm cool and cute. He is sexually attracted to me and we do sext.
Yeah.
What is she saying when he says, I'm attracted to you? Is she like, okay, cool, bye?
Yeah.
Right.
She needs to let him have that window, like open it up a little bit.
I think that she needs to do what girls do best, which is pull back for 1 minute and he will be lost without you.
Right.
It's going to be a hard week for you, but say, look, I don't feel appreciated or valued or whatever it is. Do not text this man for 1 entire week. To him, I can't believe I'm doing this to another man because it's been done to me, and it's just the trap of a lifetime. When a girl abruptly pulls back, the guy is completely lost without her. Completely lost.
Totally.
Do it. Pull back for 1 week. He's yours for life. Because he already, like, he doesn't feel that romantic spark because you're too nice. You're too available. You're too there. He knows he has you. Hey, want to FaceTime and show me your boobies? Like, you're there. You pull back for 1 week. Right. Oh, man, he's going to know what he lost. He's going to feel that romantic spark. He's going to call Mastro's, book a table for 2, pull out all the stops. I think, honestly, it's fantastic advice.
I think it's brilliant advice. I remember, I hope my wife doesn't mind me saying this. We dated for a year and then we broke up for a couple months because we were like young, dumb kids. And I remember we were going back and forth as you do. And finally she was just like over it. And I had just been like not able to commit because I was so worried about being hurt. Never met my dad, blah, 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 blah. Don't want to be hurt again. Don't want to be abandoned. And I remember she did exactly that.
Claudia did the exact same thing to me.
Yeah.
I will never forget it. And I remember on day 2, I'm like texting her fucking paragraphs. Like, why won't you talk to me?
Yeah.
Like, why won't you respond to me?
Why? What happened with you
It
guys?
was just similar. It was just like, I wanted full commitment. I didn't want full commitment. And it just like, I don't know. I was dumb. I was dumb.
Yeah,
That's
me
it.
too.
That's it. And it took me like, I think maybe she gave in after 5 days, but she said, I'm not talking to you for a week. Like, go think. And would not respond to anything. I don't think I've ever told this story. And it
should have been there like, I'm on fire.
It was literally a potion. It was like a magic potion. Like everything in me was just like, oh my God, I need her. 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 Because guys are dumb. Guys are really dumb.
We can be dumb.
We can be dumb. We can be dumb. Sometimes we can't see what's directly in front of our face until somebody removes it for 1 second.
Yeah.
And then you realize how much you miss it.
Should we go into our What Are You Nuts?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, please. I have to think of one.
Okay, so the other day, I'm at Rainbow Acres, which is a great health food store in LA, and they have a lot of beautiful prepackaged food, like fresh food. It's a great health food store. And I'm there, and they have like all like the token things you'd see at an Erewhon or whatever. And there's this little station of a woman who is giving samples out of whey protein. So it's just the protein powder mixed with water and like little shot glasses. Would you like to try this protein? I was just not interested. I don't get excited over whey protein. That's me. That's my journey. But I just give her a normal, oh, no, thank you. And I just walk by. Now I'm looking at chips and I hear these other people walking by. One guy walks by and she says, would you like to try the whey protein? The man says, you know, I'm currently fasting, so I'm going to decline the whey protein. I'm like, here we go. The second woman walks by, would you like to try whey protein? She goes, you know, I know this protein and I don't like the way it's sourced. Who asked you? But okay, thank you so much. The third woman walks by and goes, would you like some protein? She goes, I'm vegetarian. The woman goes, oh, but it's just whey protein. It's made from milk. And she goes, yes, but the cows are inconvenienced. To which I said, Trump 2024.
My What Are You Nuts? I'm just going to keep it in the travel category because it's all that I can think of.
Please.
And I need to continue to smear.
Schmear is a cream cheese term.
I need to
Wow,
continue
your
to
Judaism
smear.
showing. That's like a Quentin Tarantino movie where a guy's trying to hide his Judaism and he goes, I hate to smear these people. And they go, you kill the Jew.
JetBlue. It's just, I had a terrible inconvenience with my bag. I get on the plane and I'm looking to watch a feature film. And the woman asks, would you like headphones? And I said, yes, I would like headphones. I take the headphones, I take them out of the bag. She comes back 5 minutes later because she's going down the line asking people if they want headphones. Comes back to the front and says, sir, that will be $7. You didn't tell me it was $7 when you offered me the headphones. You said, would you like headphones?
Yes.
Then proceeded to charge me $7. The two what are you nutses are her not asking me, but the second is the fact that they're charging $7 for these headphones. These headphones cost maybe a nickel. Maybe. They're like the worst headphones. They're terrible. They're throwaways.
Yeah.
They're trash. And JetBlue, what are you nuts?
That's fair. And that recently happened to a friend of mine while we were on a JetBlue flight, which he was like, I can't believe it because the seats are pretty well priced, but then they get you for the extras.
They get you for everything.
But my question to you is, how do you not have and I asked my friend this, a pair of wired headphones for said flights?
I did.
Or an adapter.
I did, and that's the worst part. I did. I had one in my bag, but she asked again. It was up, like it was in my bag, just up. I could have easily gotten out of my chair,
Sure,
and taken out my bag. But if somebody's offering you free headphones, I don't need to move. Like, hey, you want headphones? By the way, I'd say yes to taking headphones, even when I have headphones. My backpack is filled with free headphones from travel company. Like when I go on Delta, they say you want headphones. Sure, why not? It's a freebie. It's free goods.
but they're terrible.
They are terrible.
They're never good.
No, they're not. But I just, by default, I've always just said yes. You want free nuts? Sure. Maybe I don't need them. Maybe I will. You want free headphones? Sure.
Interesting. You
And then
say
they
yes.
I say yes. I'm a yes man to free goods. Because what's the worst thing that could happen? I don't like it.
Say yes to free.
Say yes to free. Say yes to free.
It's a good motto.
Yeah, why not? You can always throw it away. You can always leave it on the plane. What if they turned out to be the best headphones you've ever had?
I am not a yes to free guy, more so recently, and I'm so judgmental. You know, in first class, because we fly first class a lot here. You know, they'll bring around like 4 hours in, they'll bring around a little snack basket, right? Now, you think this is going to be great, and then you see the variety. And it's the random throwaways of things you've never picked in your life if you had to pay for them. Pop chips.
Yeah, those are no good.
Pistachios.
No good.
The Biscoffs, which you've had one, you've had a million.
Biscoff's decent.
Biscoff's decent, but like
It's not the best cookie.
I've already had 2 packs.
Can't they get Tates on the plane? Why can't we get Tates?
They've got like random, like off-brand gummy, like these things. So when I say no, and then I'll see these people, these swine, digging through with their grubby fingers, they're taking one of each, and all I think in my head is pig.
Yeah.
Fucking pig. Oh, yeah, you like those fucking biscuits? Enjoy your pop chips, you fat fuck.
I actually like those. Those are like the healthy gummies that you're talking about. That,
Yeah,
like,
they're
are, like,
good.
They're pretty good.
They're not
They
bad.
give me diarrhea, but they're pretty good.
Even
I like
better.
them.
That's
Yeah,
a
by the way,
2-for-1. They're healthy.
2 for 1.
And they're giving you a small stomach bug.
It's a 2 for 1. But yeah, I say yes to free. I say yes to free.
Say yes to free.
Yeah,
You know
I think
what? This podcast is free.
It is.
And it's brought to you by all of our wonderful sponsors. So use them and our code Good Guys. And rate, review, give this podcast 5 stars. Download it anywhere where you can download podcasts. What else? If you give us a rating and a review, it means so much. It really helps the podcast. We love you.
And like, we know that this podcast is much better than the other dreck you're listening to. It's much better. So
Yeah.
if you've ever given that 5 stars, like, and you haven't given this 5 stars, if you've ever recommended that to a friend and not this podcast is amazing. And you found it so early.
Yeah.
Be a pioneer. Be a pioneer, because in
Yeah.
5 years, you'll see.
You will see.
You'll freaking see.
Yeah.
You'll see.